welcome to Candle Moss, kind of like Vlogmas. 12 days of Christmas. We're going to count down some candle reviews backwards up until Candle Day, y'all. Hello. Ice cinnamon roll. Let's talk about it. The scent note says gooey cinnamon roll dough, like that doughy bread note, like a wet dough, not a big dough. Fresh icing and warm spices. Now you know your warm spice family is your cinnamon, your cardamoms, your allspice, your nutmeg, even ground mustard is a warm spice, right? But remember, cinnamon, nutmeg, and warm spices like that, they're not sweet. Remember, you have to add sugar to those to amp up the plate on the earthiness. Cinnamon could be used for savory things, just like Chinese five spice. One of those spices is like coriander and cinnamon. So with that being said, I want y'all to see how heavy on the vanilla this is. You see how that vanilla carries vanillin. Vanillin is that burn factor that'll cause the candle to scorch. If overburn, it's going to turn cruddy, and even the glass will get tainted. Now, how I feel about this one, I prefer the pumpkin cinnamon bun or the remember the colloquialism? Y'all know what I want. That we're talking about with the hometown sugar cookie. I'll take that. And then my all-time Christmas gourmand, is peppermint sugar cookie. This one, they could have left this where they found it at, because to me, the cinnamon snickerdoodle, I like. However, the pumpkin snickerdoodle and pumpkin cinnamon bun gives you more. So when you say the icing is heavy on that vanilla part, and so did anything else. Bath and Body Works, when it comes down to their cinnamon roll candles, they don't do a good job, and that's just my honest opinion. They want the cinnamon to always be the star of the show, but again, cinnamon is savory. Where is the sugar note? I'm so surprised that technically the cinnamon pretzel cookie smells like a Auntie Anne's pretzel shop. I can get with that, but not this. So needless to say, I think I overburned it because I really didn't care about the throw was boring. Like, it gave like we can give it a 8 with a medium on projection. Like, you're smelling something. You're just not overwhelmed with what you're smelling. It gave boring. It gave nothing. It gave safe. It gave, if you want to give somebody a Christmas gift, you're not sure, and you want a safe scent, then you would go something like this. However, I would hope if you give somebody this and they get to burn, and then they might look at you sideways like, should she give me this? Then at least get them a bottle of cinnamon schnapps to put in their cinnamon eggnog to get drunk. Because you gave them a whack candle. I'd rather get the person drunk who I'm gifting it to, so they don't remember she gave me some bullshit. And that's just how I feel. Now, tomato, you might like it, but they could have left this one where they found that at. Just like every year we tell them that pecan cinnamon, that cinnamon pecan smell like wood chips of cinnamon off a sawmill room floor. It's boring. It don't give nothing. It don't do nothing. Again, if this is on your list for Candle Day, cool, do you. I'm not overly impressed because we've had better. We've had better when it comes down to those cinnamon sugar notes, and this just ain't one of them. Bye.